Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I am Michaela from Hooked in a Flash. If you'd like to follow me, you can do so on Instagram. It's Hooked in a Flash. Facebook is Hooked in a Flash Crochet. And then I also have patterns for purchase on Etsy, which is Hooked in a Flash as well. I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. Before I go any further, I just wanted to, I have a little fan out there that really is amazing and he watches all my videos, and I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Drayan. You are amazing, Drayan. I love you. Thank you. I do have stuff to show you guys, and I wanted to just do a quick one. I do have workers coming today to work on some more of my bathroom and bedroom stuff that's been going on, so I'm going to be cutting this a little quicker than normal, but I have some finished items to show you. My first one is my crescent shawl. I just made it out of one skein, and I just waited until it was out. But as you can see, it's quite long. I really love it. It looks, obviously not with like a t-shirt, but it looks really cute if you're wearing like a dress or something and just drape it across, you know, or you could use it as a, oh, maybe, guys, hold on. Okay, scarf. I don't have a pattern for this. It's just a standard crescent shape, and I just did garter stitch until the end, and at the end I did a row of mesh or eyelets, whatever you want to call it. I call it mesh for some reason. And then one more row after that, and then I cast off. I did a stretchy bind off as well. I always do a stretchy bind off. I'm on the tight side for knitting, and definitely on the tight side for crocheting. So I always use a stretchy cast on, stretchy bind off, just because I am tighter. So I love this. I absolutely love this. My husband got this for me for my birthday this year, and it was Malabrigo. I can't remember the name, but it was like, it was like solstice, or that's my sock yarn though, but it was something like that. It was like a sky name. Galaxy, maybe it was Galaxy. Malabrigo. I know for sure it's Malabrigo. It's a DK weight. The Malabrigo yarn, I've used it a couple times now, and it's fabulous yarn to work with. He got it at Teeswick Wools, which I always recommend you guys going to, but I'm sure you can get it other places. You should be at Teeswick Wools. This is really nice yarn. I really love this. It'll be a go-to yarn for me if I'm getting something fancy. It's not that expensive actually, and it has a lot of yardage to it. So that's that. My second one that I finished is all stretched out, and it looks funky, but it works out well in the end. So a while back I had started a double stockinette scarf, just to do the double stockinette. I really liked it. I got about this far in, and then I told you guys I'd probably pick that back up and finish that, because I don't like having a bunch of stuff on the hooks and not finishing projects. I like to finish it as I go. I don't mind having more than one, but usually I like to have like a large one and then a smaller one, and that's it. I don't like to be bogged down by a bunch of them. So I picked it back up. I started on it and realized that I switched the way that I was supposed to do it. And so I tried to frog back. And let me tell you what, I screwed up bad. And once you take the stitches off the hook, it's like gone. It's just a tube now. It's a tube. So I tried to put it back together, and it just wasn't working. So I pulled it back out, and then I started it again, and I was like, you know, I'm kind of over this now. So I just went ahead and cast on a, sorry, it's all rolled and everything because I was playing with it. The kids were all stretching it out. It's not blocked and never block my stuff. But anyways, I just put on a long tube for like a cowl or neck warmer, whatever you guys are going to call it, and just knit until I felt like it was good. But it fits. I know my hair is like a hot mess today, but it fits nicely, you know. I really like it. I don't like anything too bulky around me. I don't mind it up on my neck, but I don't like anything too bulky on me. So this is really nice. I can pull it up if I need, you know, that protection. Also, another thing that me and my kids were kind of doing was this situation. Doesn't look so hot on me with my hair up, but and then you can, you know, fluff this out to make a kind of a head color type thing. So it looked much cuter on my child, not so much on me with my hair all crazy this morning. But I finished that, start and finished. This is out of the Yarn Bee Katarina Aztec blanket. I have, I don't know, a little less than half left. I'll probably make a hat with this. I did start another project I'm going to go show you guys, but after I finish that, I think that I will make a hat with this, just so that I have matching stuff and I don't have like a half skein of something that's not going to go for anything else other than like a hat, or maybe some fingerless mittens. Another thing that I made was, I was in the middle of trying to figure out what to make really quick. So I just picked up some of this and made a little, it's roughly the size of my hand. This is kind of the size that I like them. So I'm one of the weird ones. I don't really, like 99% of the time, I don't follow a pattern. So I just was looking up dishcloths and I found this, and I just looked at an image of it, and it's simple, so I got the idea of how to do it and did it. And then my friend told me that this is, what'd she say? My friend said it was, grandma's favorite dishcloth, I do believe is what she said. So if you look that up, if you want to follow this is just a garter stitch, just so that was easy for me. But you can do any pattern that you want in the middle. The outside will stay the same. So this is grandma's favorite dishcloth, I do believe is what it's called, and it's worked on the bias. So you increase until you get it as wide as you want, and then you decrease back down. And then in the middle you can do whatever pattern, design, anything that you want. I just did garter because I just wanted something quick and simple and kind of an instant gratification type situation. I made this in like half hour, so it was like nothing while we were watching a movie. This was made on size 8s. It is, I don't know the brand of this yarn, but it just feels like your workhorse, like, you know, sugar and cream or whatever, cotton. It's not particularly soft. It's dishcloth cotton. I increased it up to 30 across and then decreased back down. So if you want to check that out, you definitely can. The next thing that I have, if you hear some, sounds like my son just woke up, so if he comes in here, I'll be talking to him really fast. So the next thing that I have, that's all I completed. So what I've been working on are these socks, and I did mess up. The pattern does absolutely recommend to use a lightly variegated or a solid color yarn. Now my friend is doing it on solid and it looks 1,000 times better, but this was the all of my sock yarn, literally all of it, is either self patterned or hold on just a second, I'm recording.
What?
I'm recording my video. I'll be out in a minute. I knew it was gonna happen. I was trying to do it before they woke up. I'll be.
You're gonna do a video.
Oh, okay. He was gonna ask me when I was doing the next video. Sorry, guys. Anyways, this was actually the least variegated that I had. So you can't really see all this beautiful lace work that I'm doing very well. I mean, you can see it in person. I can see it, but it's not really showing. You know what I mean? It definitely, if you do this pattern, do it in a solid, it's going to look 1,000 times better than what I'm doing, but I still love them. I'm doing cuff down, which is not in any stretch of the imagination my favorite way to go because it's not as adjustable for your feet. I did try those on. They are slightly large for me, but I like them so much I'm going to keep going with it. And if they end up not fitting me at the end, I will just have them for a pair of gift socks. So that pattern is called Destination Unknown. It's a free mystery knit along. So I'm not going to show you guys anymore after that, just in case anybody wants to start doing it until I'm done finishing, and I will give you guys a spoiler alert before you guys see the finished product. So that I'm not going to show you anymore until that's finished. Hopefully that'll be finished by next week. We'll see how that goes on that front. But it's called Mystery Unknown. It's a Destination Unknown. It's a mystery knit along. And you can find it on Ravelry. Bleh. And it is split into 4 clues. It's a really, so far, really well written pattern. I should say, I go after, it has charts and it has written. I do not go after the written patterns. It's easier for me to just read the chart and go. So I have it loaded up onto Knit Companion, and I just go from the chart on Knit Companion. There's paid versions that you can get, but there's also the free version. Free version has been more than enough for me personally. The only reason why I would get the paid version would be for when you're doing a mystery knit along like I'm doing, or a crochet along. It would be a lot easier to put them all into all the clues that come separately into one file on there instead of loading them separately. It's slightly inconvenient, but it's not a huge deal for me, especially since once I'm done with the other one, it doesn't really matter because most of the time I don't do it again. I mean, we'll see. I have it if I want to do it again, but it's separate. Anyways, I'm really loving the knit along so far. I really love the pattern. It's my first socks with any sort of anything. Usually I just do very vanilla socks, which is just I usually buy like a self-striping or a self-patterning yarn, and then just knit the sock and let the yarn do all the beautiful magic. That's usually my my process on socks, which is why they usually go so fast. But I'm excited to try something a little more fancy, try something. I can definitely tell these are going to be nice, warm socks because it has all of that. It's not cables, but it's like faux cable type thing, and so it makes it nice and cushy. It does have some eyelets in it, so it might be a bit breezy, I don't know, but for right now, when you put your hand in it, it feels nice and cozy. We'll see how it works. I'm excited about it. That's it for what I've been working on, but this particular knit along is based off of Agatha Christie, and it's one of my friends' favorite, Courtney, which we've had her on here before. It's her favorite author. She loves Agatha Christie. So, and I've never read it. So when we started this, she's the one that's doing it with me. She went ahead and let me borrow a few of her books so that I could get acquainted to Agatha Christie as well. The one that I'm reading right now is 13 Problems. I'm almost halfway through, and I'm really enjoying the book. It's really nice. Easy read. It's it's been fun to, the way that it's set up is like you can read it and try to solve the murder yourself before you read on, you know. This one is Murder with Mirrors. And then the next one is The Mysterious Affair at Styles. So those ones will be ones that I read next. I'll probably read Murder with Mirrors next. And then this one will be the last one that I read. She's reading along with me. She has copies of these two. That's why these two will be read first. And then this one will be read by myself. So we're reading along. She's read these like 1,000 times. But she's reading along again with me so that we can discuss the book. We're having a book club, virtual book club. So I like it. It's been a lot of fun. I like reading the stuff in there. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So if you want to pick those up, you can. I did look on Amazon, and they're fairly cheap on Amazon, all those books. So if you guys want to look on that. Another book that I had finished reading was The Raveled Sleeve. This is a journal of the Couture Knitting Workshop. I did go through this. This has, I'm not going to lie to you, this was a hard read for me. Very, very informative, but this is like reading a history book, or, you know what I mean? It has a lot of information in it. It's very technical. It shows you, you know, it very informative, but it was a hard read for me. I'm a very, with my knitting and pretty much all my crafts, I'm very, let's say, whimsical. I don't do a swatch. I don't do whatever, you know what I mean? I do like, if I have to. For my shirt, I did do a gauge swatch. But I did the very minimum. Like, I did like this much, measured it, and I was like, that's good. I usually have fairly consistent stitches, so I wasn't worried about it. And it did turn out great. I love, love, love my shirt. I absolutely love my shirt. That is one I'll be doing again. That is a pattern I will follow again. I want all the colors of the rainbow in that shirt. It's so comfortable. It's very flattering on me. You know, that it bells out a little bit. I have larger hips. So it's really flattering on my hips. I'm really, really happy with that shirt, and I do want to make it again in other colors. I love the yarn that I worked with it. Yeah, everything, I would do absolutely everything the same except for those little eyelets on the body. I know that I discussed this with you guys last time, but the little eyelets, sorry, I need to fix my nails or I'll hop and bother, but I will do a different increase in the body so that I don't have the little holes in there. You can see the holes. It honestly, probably no one else even notices it. I notice it and it bothers me, so I will be fixing that my next time that I make a shirt from that pattern. But otherwise, absolutely love that pattern. Absolutely will use it again. I just need to get back to the yarn store to get more yarn, because with all the yarn that I have, I don't have, and for one, I don't have the size of yarn that I would need, and I don't have the quantity of yarn that I would need for that shirt, which is very sad because I want to make it. I really do want to cast it on again. It's beautiful and I want more of it. I think another thing too with that shirt, I know I'm totally going on a rant because I love this shirt so much, is it would be really cute layered. So if you have a long sleeve shirt on, you could put that on over it. I think it'd look really cute layered too. But that has nothing to do with this. I did read this. It was nice. I know back here is kind of a hot mess right now. I'm kind of changing up stuff. I'm in the process of changing it. I need to find a new little shelf thing. So it's going to be a little ragtag back there until I figure out what I'm doing with all of it. But it'll come together eventually, just like the rest of my life. yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry for the little interruption. But I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll hopefully see you guys next week. Bye.